What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Mike from NYC. We back on the reaction. Today we're reacting to Damian Lillard on why he believes the NBA is changing for the worst. So let's hear what he has to say.
What else has changed for you? What is sort of your perspective on where we're at right now and sort of what the differences are from when you first came in?
I mean, I would say the biggest difference is, how do I put it?
Say it.
I'm gonna say it. No, that ain't the problem. I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? When I came in the league, I put it like this: when I came in the league, like Jason Kidd was starting for the Knicks, and Grant Hill and Kurt Thomas and Kenyon Martin. You know, it was like real older dudes in the league. I played with Jared Jeffries. He was 40 or 41 or something. Earl Watson was 40 when I played with him. I played with like real vets, and it was a lot of stuff that I learned about being a point guard, or you know, how to lead, from Mo Williams and Earl Watson and Jared Jeffries. And they didn't even play, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just the way that they showed me how stuff had to be done. I had no choice but to respect the game. You know, I didn't have the word I was looking for is entitlement. Like when I came in the league, you had to earn not just what you get from the team or like the respect. You had to earn your space on the team. You know, it was no, oh, you're the 6th pick of the draft, it's your team. Like, what is this your team stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think now the biggest difference is you don't have that veteran presence. So you got players who are more talented than ever coming into the league. They're getting picked, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're making more money than those picks ever made. So not only that, now you're giving them the keys to the franchise. There, you know, there's nobody there to really let them know, like, you super talented, but like you got to earn stuff around here. You know what I mean? You got to earn your way. So they come in and everything is just given to them from the beginning. So that affects how they are, the way they play. Like, they play for themselves. They play for stats. They, you know, think that they're LeBron James when they make an all-star game, or, you know what I'm saying, they get a max contract.
I want to know who he's talking about, because now we getting very specific, because he said they think they're LeBron James when they make the all-star team and they get a max contract. I want to know who he's talking about, because there's only a few people that make the all-star team every year, so I'm kind of interested in who he's talking about.
It's just different. I don't know how to completely put it together, but the NBA I play in now is not the NBA that I came into, and I expect it to evolve. Everything is constantly changing, but like, I feel like I play for the love of the game. Like, I want the competition. I want to know what it feels like to win. I want to see my teammates do well. I want to see my teammates get paid. You know, like, I enjoy the bonding part of it. Like, we spend more time with each other than anybody. But now it's like, that don't count. Regular season don't count. Get a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy's the MVP. This guy did this. He the first. It's like, bro, what is this stuff? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to make it about my situation, but I was talking after a game like a week ago, and I was just like, they was asking me about Dame, but like, to win a ring, and I'm like, bro, I don't need to prove to y'all that I want to win a ring. Why the hell do I play? Like, I don't need to prove that to y'all, but we cannot keep acting like, while I understand we play to win championships, we all want to win a championship, we can't keep acting like nothing matters. Like, the rest of the stuff, the journey doesn't matter. We can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's so many ways that the league is different.
I don't know. It sounds like he's a little bit put off about how everybody's been treating him, I guess, in his situation. Because it's so easy for, like, I've never heard Steph Curry have these problems. I never heard LeBron James talk about this. So it doesn't seem like a general problem. It seems like a Dame problem. It's like, yeah, Dame, you nice and all that. You dropped 71, but it was against the Rockets. And it's the regular season. And you're not making the playoffs. and you got swept by the Warriors, and it don't mean nothing if you didn't win a ring. Like, this doesn't seem like a general problem. It seems like a Dame problem, which is okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at him expressing his problems, but the way he's talking about it, he's making it seem like a general, like, nah, this is what's wrong with the league. Like, I mean, I guess that's kind of true, but it just... And I'm not disagreeing with him. I'm not agreeing with him. I'm not disagreeing with him. I guess I agree with him to an extent, or I somewhat agree with him. But it just sounds, you know, like, coming from you, it sounds like, I mean, you would say that. Coming from you, it sounds like you would say that. It's like, yo, obviously you would say that. Of course you would say that. You know? It's like, I don't know. I think it means less coming from you. Even though what you were saying, even though what you're saying is probably true, even though what you're saying is, you know, could be true. You know, it's just like, I don't think people necessarily want to hear that from you. You know, it seems kind of like a conflict of interest, a little bit. You know, so.
There's so many ways, and I think about it all the time, where I'm like, man.
Yo, JJ taking notes?
There's so many ways, and
Nah, JJ taking notes is type crazy. Nah, that's how you know he really on his stuff, though. He got... And what else, Dame? Wow. Oh, they said that verbatim? Hold on. Can you say that one more time? Like, he's really locked in. So when JJ say stuff, it seems like he really on his stuff, for real. And JJ is a great analyst. I mess with JJ, but I never really seen somebody take notes during a podcast. I never really seen somebody write stuff down.
Think about it all the time, where I'm like, man, I don't know if I can just play a long time, because I don't enjoy what the NBA as a whole is becoming.
All right. I think you make some great points, and there's a couple things that I sort of want to unpack there. Yeah. So you're talking about two things here.
Yeah.
It's the culture within the NBA, and then there's the culture around the NBA and the discourse around the NBA. I actually want to go back in a second to the culture within the NBA, and your guy Nate, who we talked about recently on the podcast. I think his commentary on this on Twitter has been spot on. But since you brought it up, you've been asked a million times about not leaving, but I wanted to make an observation. And this is what I think gets lost a little bit in this discourse around ring culture and around players' careers and the decisions they make within their careers. Yeah. To me, it's what you want, what I want out of my career versus what other people want for you. Right. And regardless of what you decide to do, by the way, you're going to be criticized for it. I can give you multiple examples off the top of my head where someone couldn't win a ring and they go team up with another superstar, and when they win it, it gets discredited.
Niggas can't win for shit.
The discourse
or they go and don't win it.
Yeah.
And now they look crazy.
that also.
And now they talk worse.
You've had some quotes about that as well. And I always, look, I think every time you've ever been asked about this, your thoughts around it are very insightful. They're very thoughtful. And I've always respected them. And the part about the journey is so huge. The thing for me has always been, and Jason and I talked about this yesterday, the thing for me has always been how poised and how calm and how seemingly unbothered you are by all the noise. How do you maintain a level of sanity within this discourse?
Because I have a real life. Like, I think that's the best way to put it. Like, I don't live my life as Damian Lillard. Like, I go home, I play with my kids. Like, I play with my kids. I go to my mom's house. I hang out with my cousins. You know what I mean? Like, I have a life. I talk to my grandmother on the phone, and, you know, my uncle calls me and we talk on the phone all night about just regular stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I have a life that's stable and is not based upon who I am as an NBA player. Like, I have real friends, you know, like my best friend comes to Portland and he works a job where like he can work from home, and he'll come stay with me for, you know, he's single, and he'll come stay for a few weeks. He'll book a one-way, and we have a real friendship. So, like, I don't sit here and just think about I need to leave all the time. And I'm not sitting there watching TV and hearing everything they got to say, like, oh, I probably should do this or I probably should do that. I'm like, when my career is over, y'all are not about to be talking about me. Y'all going to be talking about Luka Doncic, Ja Morant, and Jason Tatum, or whoever when I'm done playing. You know, they'll talk about me when they say, who had the most 40-point games or 50-point games or Portland, whatever.
Let me get that respect real quick. I need that.
But, like, why am I going to be sitting here overly concerned with everything that every person has to say about me when they don't know my life? Like, they don't think about me when they get off of that camera, you know? Like, and when I'm done playing, they won't think about me. Like, they don't think about you.
No disrespect. No disrespect, though. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't think about you. And if they do think about you, 30, 20, even 40 years down the line, they're going to be disrespecting what you did. Look at Will Chamberlain. Listen how niggas talk about him. Bill Russell. Listen to how niggas talk about him. Bob Pettit. George Mikan. They don't get nothing but disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Imagine those dudes played to appease the people in the media and the fans and the things that they're hearing. Just for 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the line, people be like, what he did didn't really count. He not really like that. You can't win with niggas. You can't win. You can't win with niggas, bruh.
Well, they think about me in other ways, but yeah.
I'm just saying, they don't think about you. They don't think about Michael Jordan.
So
why they gonna be thinking about me? So why would I be concerned with it?
We hope you had fun with us today. We hope you laughed.
I did not laugh, but it was good. Yeah, that's it. I'm out.